Hey there, it's Linda again. How you doing? I'm wearing this crazy outfit because I want to talk about a serious subject. The topic is of life and death importance, and there are some of you who really need this message. I'm coming with love, without judgment. I'm coming because I care, I understand. If you've ever had a problem with alcohol or even drug addiction, this message is for you. I found this little flask at a discount store. The struggle is real. And I thought that says it. That says it. The struggle is real. I've known many people in my personal life with this issue. What many of you don't know is that if you have a strong attraction to alcohol, if it's what they call the want mores, if it's hard for you to stop, that's a sign it's an allergy. I have an allergy to poison ivy. When I touch poison ivy, little red spots get all over my body and I itch like crazy. Now, I happen to live in a place with a lot of poison ivy, and I do my best to stay away from it, but I still get it sometimes. But it doesn't attract me. The thing is, if you have an attraction to alcohol or drugs, or even sugar and overeating, which I have that one, it's an allergy. In fact, there's a book that details this beautifully. It's called The Hidden Addiction. The Hidden Addiction by Dr. Judith Phelps. And I recommend it highly. Dr. Phelps worked with addicts, alcoholics and addicts, in a Seattle hospital. And she noticed that at their AA meetings, everyone was smoking, drinking coffee, eating donuts. So she noticed that even though they were off the main substance, they were using other substances to support that craving. So she did some research and found that if she took everyone off all those things, sugar, white rice, white flour, alcohol, caffeine, nicotine, all of it, they suddenly stopped having the cravings. So I recommend this book, The Hidden Addiction. There is a questionnaire in the beginning of the book. So even if you're not addicted to alcohol or drugs, but you're just curious, maybe it's been in your family, there's a test in the beginning of the book, and you can discern if you're a high addictor or a low addictor or whatever. Based on my family history, I'm a high addictor. Fortunately, I don't have a craving for alcohol or drugs, but I've certainly done my share of chocolate, and I like my caffeine tea and other things that trigger those cravings. So I want to just start with taking off the bad guy, the weak guy, the sick guy, the inadequate guy, energy, and labeling from the issues with the struggle is real. This is a scientific approach, and I want to give you some help today. I'm going to talk about some of the things I've learned about this because it's been in my family and I've been around 12-step groups and recovery and therapy for about 50 years, actually. I'm 76. I know I don't look it, but I've got a lot of experience in this. And I've had people quit drinking just because somehow in our connection, they felt a shift. I've also trained in hypnosis, and I'm going to give us a little hypnosis session. So if you're listening to this at night, you just hang in here a little while. I'm going to give you some healing hypnosis about the craving for alcohol or other addictive substances. And you can just drift off to sleep. You don't even have to say goodnight. You can just drift off to sleep. So meanwhile, I just want to give a few points before we get into that part. And you know, spirit isn't coincidental. It's not coincidental you're here with me right now, even though it might feel like it. They say coincidence is God's way of remaining anonymous. My brother told me that one. So one of my favorite sayings of all time that I learned from Shakespeare is, "The readiness is all." The reason I'm wearing this getup is because we know alcohol and drugs can kill you, and or shorten your life dramatically. So this is a serious thing because it has very dangerous ramifications. Also, if you're a pregnant mother and you drink during your pregnancy, the child will have fetal alcohol syndrome. I have fetal alcohol syndrome. All my siblings do. Because back in 48, they didn't realize it was that serious. So it's caused learning disabilities, all kinds of things. So we're not trying to guilt trip you. We're just trying to share some information. So both for you, your family, your children, your life. Let's get there. So the readiness is all. If you're here with me today, perhaps some part of you is ready. And don't worry about that part hiding in the corner saying, "I don't want to do this. I'm afraid of this. Not me, not now." Just say, just relax over there. I'm over here. And the part of me that's healthy and wants recovery is over here. And we're going to take away the scary stuff and get into the healing stuff. Now, there's a metaphysical truth that a problem can only be addressed at a level higher than it presents. So an AA meeting in a bar is probably not going to do much good. You're too much at the level or at a wild party. I'm going to take these gloves off. We don't need to continue to think about the danger. Let's get into the recovery. Okay. See, we're already getting better. There's already hope. There's already hope. This is not a moral dilemma. This is a health crisis. Whether you know it or not, you get to take agency for your health. I have a little saying on the wall back here. I found it at a dollar store. It's okay to not know, but it's not okay to not try. Before today, you maybe didn't know it was an allergy. But now that you know, and we're giving you some tools, maybe you're willing to try. Again, I'm just inviting you. No shame, no pressure. You can turn this off right now. You can run screaming right now. If you're not ready for today and what we're talking about, God bless you. When you're ready, I'll still be here. And I still love you. And you still matter. So one of the things they do in the 12-step program, is talk about one day at a time. They say we try to live in a day-tight compartment. Don't worry about yesterday, it's gone. Don't worry about tomorrow, just be here now. What's in front of you right now? This moment is the moment of power, the moment of choice. Can for one more minute, you recognize that your craving, your addiction, is an allergy. Some allergies make people itch. This allergy makes people want more of it. strange, painful. I studied hypnosis a few years ago, and I work with a lot of people with hypnosis. And I'm going to offer some hypnosis for you guys right now. For those who want to have some post-hypnotic suggestions for healing this issue, we get to try it right now. It's gentle, it's easy. You're going to let your higher self, your subconscious, your deeper self, your holy self help your everyday self. We're going to take away the responsibility for just this minute from the part of you that wants to reach for another drink or another drug. We're going to just rest and allow higher self, higher power to provide some healing, hope, and tools. So this hypnosis session will probably last about 10 minutes, maybe a little longer. If you don't want to try it, that's okay. Nobody's going to run around looking like a chicken or doing silly things. This is just to help you ease down and have some new understanding, new feelings of self-esteem, new tools. One of the things about hypnosis is repetition helps. So if you only do this at bedtime and you listen to it over and over and over, that won't hurt. It helps to subscribe and like if you want to do that. It'll help it show up in your inbox more often. But I'm not the kind of person that wants to guilt trip you into subscribing. If there's value, come on in. If there's not, no problem. Now, one thing I want to offer as a little gift for anyone who gets into this is I'm a painter, and I did a picture of Jesus in overalls. And this is just a little postcard. And the first 500 people who email me at linda@lightworker22, linda@lightworker22.com, I will snail mail you one of these postcards so that you will have this beautiful image of Jesus in overalls, a modern day Jesus standing by, a little thank you note from your higher self, from your higher power. And if you don't write for it, that's okay. Or if you don't want to bother to get one for free in the mail, just email me and I'll send you a digital copy. I'll just forward you a picture that maybe you want to use it as a screensaver. So I'm Linda Schiller Hanna. It's got my name on it, and it's Jesus in overalls. Painted it last year, 2023. All right, without further ado, let's get started. We're seeking serenity. Many of you may have already found the wonderful Alcoholics Anonymous program. I've been through many 12-step programs and been to many AA meetings because as a hidden addictor, even though I haven't been attracted to alcohol, I'm attracted to sugar. And attraction is attraction. So there you go. All right. White rice, white flour, all that stuff. Bread. Itchy nose. See, I'm real. We're not going to edit out the itchy nose. I don't have anything to show off about. I'm real. And what the real me cares about the real you. And so I want you to settle back. If you have a recliner or on your bed, get as comfortable as you can. And I'm going to start the little hypnosis session. It's going to end gently. And there's not going to be a big formal goodbye. It's just going to be drift off to sleep. So if you don't want to try this, you can just leave the channel now. But for anyone who wants to try it, let's give it a go. Thank you for staying this far. And I pray that this is a turning point in your life and that your life's going to be easier from now on, that you're walking on a holy path, that you're divinely guided, that you feel safe and loved. Okay, here we go. So here we go. Most of this will come from the book Self-Hypnosis by Henry Leo Bolda, who was my teacher. Breathe deeply and smoothly for a few minutes. In through the nose, out through the mouth. Breathe deeply and smoothly. You can keep your eyes open for a minute, and you can look either forward or upward. You don't have to look at anything specific, but just look either forward or upward. I'm going to count down from 10 to 1, and with every descending number, just slowly blink your eyes. Slowly close and then open your eyes, as in slow motion. With every number, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, open, close, 3, 2, and 1. Now you can just close your eyes, and you can keep them closed. I will explain what that was for and why you did that. That was just to relax your eyelids. And right now, in your eyelids, there is probably a feeling of relaxation, perhaps a comfortable, tired feeling, or a pleasant, heavy sensation. Whatever the feeling is right now in your eyelids, just allow that feeling to multiply, to become totally and pleasantly relaxed. This is something you do. Nobody else can do this for you. You are the one who does it. Just take your time and completely and pleasantly relax your eyelids. And as you relax your eyelids, you can allow that feeling of relaxation that is now in your eyelids to flow outward in all directions, as in imaginary waves or ripples. Allow a feeling of relaxation to go outward to the entire facial area. Just think about relaxing the face. Allow the relaxation to go outward to the entire head area. Just think about relaxing the head. Enjoy the relaxation going to the neck and to the shoulders, down the arms and into the hands. Welcome a wonderful feeling of relaxation going down the entire body, to the legs, to the feet, all the way out to the toes, completely and pleasantly relaxing the entire body. and you slow down a little bit. Allow yourself to slow down just a little bit. Later, as we go along, you can slow down just a little bit more. Don't worry about any little movement in your eyelids. That is called rapid eye movement and is a perfectly normal and natural part of this experience. It will pass very quickly. And in a moment, I'm going to count downward once again from 10 to 1. This time, as you hear every descending number, just feel yourself slow down a little bit more with every number. At the number 1, you can enter your own natural level of relaxation. I will count rapidly now. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. You are now at your own natural level of relaxation. And from this level, you may move to any other level with full awareness and function at will. You are completely aware at every level of your mind, even though your body may feel asleep. You can accept or reject anything which is given to you. You are in complete control. At this level, or at any other level, you can give yourself positive mental suggestions. Suggestions that your inner mind can accept and act upon in a positive manner. Suggestions that are designed for your success, to achieve your goals and ideals, to achieve deep and profound healing of any allergies that your body may have. See yourself relaxed in mind and in body. This is something that you want. It is here and it is now. As you take a deep breath, you can enter a deeper and healthier level of mind, more in perfect harmony, more centered and balanced with every breath you take. Now just allow yourself to float back and just quietly trust that that which is for your higher good has presented itself to you now. That it has arrived at the perfect time when you are perfectly ready. No more struggling, no more worrying. Today is your breakthrough day. This is your breakthrough moment. This is your clearing opportunity. And you are so happy to get on a raft of peace, tranquility, comfort, joy, understanding, awareness, even sobriety. It feels so good to know that in the next 24 hours, any cravings that you used to have for substances that no longer serve you will be completely forgotten. You won't even think of them. If you see something on an advertisement or on your refrigerator or on a counter or in a building or a bar, anywhere, a street sign, it's like you don't even notice. It's like it's not even there. It kind of goes invisible and fuzzy. It doesn't attract you at all. No triggering whatsoever. You are immune, completely immune to this substance. You're as innocent as a newborn baby who's never heard of alcohol, never heard of drugs, comes into the earth a pure soul, has never even heard of it, thought of it, touched it, tasted it, used it. A complete, pure, innocent being. And at this moment, you are there. You are a complete, pure, innocent being. This is your new ground zero. How good it feels to not have this craving. How good it feels to be free, to have your mind undetached, unattracted, bored with any concept of substances that no longer serve your highest good. You may suddenly find an attraction to something better. Maybe it's your pet. Maybe it's music or art or loving yourself or connecting with your children or making a friend in the park or being in nature or just sitting and meditating or reading a really healthy, wonderful, inspiring book or meditating or praying. I think I'll go to church today. I haven't been to church in a while. Maybe I'll even stop into a 12-step meeting. I remember I used to go, and I used to like that fellowship. I got a lot of strength and hope in those rooms. I think I'm ready to go back. Or maybe I just need to sleep and do nothing. Or just take a vacation and stop the madness. Whatever. This is my fresh new day, and I rejoice and be glad in it. I have a new inner peace. I have a new detachment from substances. I kind of wonder how I ever had that feeling. I feel completely neutral. It doesn't attract me at all. Fascinating. I have a new sense of inner security and confidence. I feel I can conquer the world right now. I can make friends. I can handle issues. I can make decisions. I can show up for myself, for my family, for my community. I really do matter. I really am some beings. There's a lot of good things about me I had temporarily forgotten. It's so good to wake up without a haze, without a hangover, without a headache. It feels so good to wake up clean. It feels so good to wake up clear and positive and ready to start a new day with joy and optimism. Life is good. I'm so delighted to have found this new path to ease, serenity, confidence. I really do matter. I really am lovable. I'm beginning to connect to myself in a profound and healthy way that I felt lost before, but the lost is gone. I am found. And I'm hugging myself and believing in myself. And anytime I need to remember that I can do this, I'm going to press my thumb and my pointer finger into a little okay sign. It's going to remind me that I'm okay. If I feel anxious, I just make an okay sign with my thumb and my pointer finger to remind me that I am connected, that God is in the center of me, that I am not alone, that God is present and active in this situation, and that I am overcoming that allergy that's for a while seemed to be a problem, but it's in the past now. It's something I'm healing and recovering from. And I'm ready to learn. I'm ready to connect. I'm ready to reach out and find continuing support. It's safe for me to do that now. And if I hear a dog scratching at the door, that's my higher power reminding me to reach out and find a better way. So for now, I am so grateful that I found this little message and that I can use it again and again until this is no longer an issue. But this is something in my rear view mirror, something I don't need to even think about anymore. It's so natural to live free of this allergy, free of this want more situation. The want mores are gone. That door is closed. That door is locked. And I'm okay. I'm okay on this side of that door. So I'm drifting off to sleep now and happy to be so secure and safe in the loving arms of my higher power. And I will wake up at the right time, refreshed, renewed, replenished, and rejoicing. And for this, I do give thanks. Good night. Good night. Good night.